Wow, it was just like Lisa. My first convention was in Nashville. Yeah, and I didn't stay here. My upline and her upline, oh gosh, they said, we got to go to Nashville and check this company out to see if it's really the real deal. But I want to share one story. 21 years ago, I was asked to share my story. Everybody remember Rico Brown? Rico came to me and said, look, we know he asked you to speak, but we want you to share your journey this year and the real impact this business has meant to you and your family. And I told him I didn't think I could do it. It was a very emotional year for our family. My sister lost her son. He was taken from us abruptly. I'd already been building my NeoLife business for about 10 years, full-time in the business. And she lived 4 hours away. I dropped everything, and I went to help her. She had 2 little kids at home, and it was a very emotional time in our family. And I remember my team. Back then, our meetings weren't virtual, no Zooms. It was all driving to the office, and we were doing regular weekly meetings, and I didn't know how I was going to run my meetings and how I was going to do this, but I knew I had to be there for my sister. And I remember Mary Ellen and Henry and Joan and Winston and my team that was growing at that point. They said, Nada, don't worry about the business. We'll run the meetings, we'll take care of it, we'll handle it. That was the first time that I really understood the power of my 2 favorite words, my 2 favorite F words, family and freedom. That's going to be my theme for my talk today. 31 years ago, I was working as a police officer in Toronto. Great career, security, stability. I was excited. But there was just something missing. I didn't feel like I was fulfilling a purpose, a need, the time freedom I didn't have. I was tired, I was stressed. But NeoLife products helped me. Recommended by a neighbor and a friend, products had an impact in my life and my family. I got excited, no interest in the business. But I just shared. And I became a director very quickly in my 2nd month. And then the 3rd month, this event was happening. And I was very skeptical. I didn't understand the industry. Direct selling was not very well respected. Came here on stage, saw Charlotte Shelton on stage with Chuck and some of the top leaders, and I thought, wow, maybe one day. But I still kind of hesitated, and I thought I could share the products, and that's all I did. The business grew to a level where I was able to leave my police career at age 30 and my husband at age 35. The time freedom that we had raising our family, our 2 boys, moved to the country on 33 acres, again, family and freedom. And then COVID hit. There was a lot of fear. But boy, this business, what happened to most of us, our businesses grew. There was a need. We were filling a need. Zoom meetings hit. Technology was crazy. It was an incredible experience. Product was being sold out. People needed what we had to offer. So grateful that we were in that position. But then another incident. My son had a brain injury 2 months into COVID. Couldn't see him. He was hospitalized. We were a mess. I couldn't function. I couldn't do my Zoom meetings anymore. But guess what? When you have a team, you have a community. Mary Ellen and Henry, Shelley, Cindy, Joan. Again, those words, Nada, don't worry. We'll run your meetings. Everything will be taken care of. And I remember Shelley saying, if you want to just come on Zoom and just put your camera off and just listen just to see that we're okay and things are running smoothly. And every once in a while I would go on the Zoom and keep the camera off and mute myself and just to kind of check in to see how they were doing. So blessed and so grateful to have built a business where I had that time, flexibility, and freedom. There is a huge need right now with what's happened in the world. People are struggling financially, and Canada is wide open, right? We have 10 provinces, we have 3 territories that is untouched. So you guys can all reach out to Canada, build your business, share what we have to offer. You can really have an impact in people's lives. the journey continues. My little sister, her husband's a pilot, lost his job. He was a captain, financial struggles, stressed, 2 little kids at home. She's working from home. He collapses in an air simulator and stops breathing and gets put on life support. Dropped everything, rushed down, packed my bags, moved down to the city to live with my sister, to help her with her kids. And she said to me, Nada, don't worry, I'll find help. You got to run your business. I can't take you away from your business. I said, you have Wi-Fi, I can run my business. I stayed at home with her for a few months to help her with her children. And the power of nutrition and whole food supplements, we were able to get Amarjit back to almost 95% good health. His immune system shut down, poor eating, not taking his supplements, working 4 jobs to try to pay the bills, and now he sees light at the end of the tunnel. I've had some changes in my life. I'm living with my mom and dad and my sister and her husband and her kids, all in my mom's home. We moved all of them in to help them get out of this financial challenge. Family and freedom. Where could you do this? In any job. The journey has been amazing. There's a huge need. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I've been able to spend time with my boys, all sporting events, football games, basketball games. I never missed an event that was important in my family's life. That is what this opportunity can do for you. There's nothing better out there. I couldn't talk on stage. I was not able to do presentations, but the personal growth that comes along with this business is incredible. Reach out to people, share, share, share. And it's interesting because I have now understanding the power of, asking people, offering an opportunity where, to take a look at NeoLife or take a look at something that they can do part-time that won't interfere with what they're presently doing. That's all we're doing. That's all I did. I was working full-time on the police force, 10-hour days, quarter of my days off. I don't know if I had the time to build a business, but it was something that I could do in my spare time, and it didn't interfere with what I was presently doing. We have something very powerful to share, the health benefits. My son, who they told me he had a 4 to 6 month window recovery, probably rehab, and maybe coming home in a wheelchair, came home with 6 weeks with 100% recovery. The brain surgeon at the hospital said to me, we have Jack on an omega-3 because it plays a role. This is from the doctor. It plays a role in brain injury recovery and healing. That's the power of nutrition. So we have something great to offer people. We need to help people understand that they need to make sure they have the right nutrition to give them the best results if something does happen in their life. Whole food supplements and good nutrition is the key, and also offering a financial future. Thank you.